Happy Sunday morning. I was visiting a life group last night after our Saturday night service and getting to know a young woman. I found out that she had ridden the city bus for 2 hours to get to church last night, stayed for life group, and then was about to ride for 2 hours to get back to her apartment. And I thought, no, that's not going to happen. So I put her in my car and I took her back to her apartment. And during that 45-minute drive, I had the opportunity to talk with her and listen to her story. Sometimes in life you meet people you think, my goodness, how did they even survive all of the things that have happened to them so far? And that's what I was thinking with this young woman. It occurred to me that I always need to be ready to give an encouraging word. I always need to be ready to speak life into somebody else because of everything she had been through, and yet she was willing to take the time to ride the city bus for that long to come to Cornerstone Church to hear the Word of God preached. And sometimes I look at our lives and I think, we just don't even have the fortitude to get up in the morning to get to church. And we have a car and we have the ability to do it. So I have 2 words to share this morning regarding that subject: man up. I used to have a t-shirt that said that, and if I still had it, I think I'd be wearing it this morning. But we need to be able to give that word of encouragement to a person at a moment's notice. So we fill ourselves up with the Word of God. We fill ourselves up with being in His presence, that we can pour ourselves out for the benefit of another person. I encourage you, stay filled up with God. Do good things for the people around you. Be willing to give a smile. Have a ready word. Encourage, touch, pray for. I had the privilege of praying over her before I left, after I dropped her off at her apartment. She was so grateful. And I also gave her something tangible that she could take with her and be encouraged. In the Stillness, the book I wrote, is all about encouraging someone else in the midst of their own difficulties and disappointments and loss of expectation. So as she reads that, it's full of the Word of God. And I pray that she will be encouraged and be able to keep going in the midst of all the loss that she has encountered. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.